welcome to another video of Project Attribution Heroes, Chapter 1, Episode 12. Welcome back, everyone. With me, of course, Fernanda. Who else? Alright, welcome back. So, hope you're doing well in quarantine. I'm glad I can provide some kind of entertainment to fill your quarantine, I guess. But yeah, hopefully, and I do hope so, that every one of my viewers are still healthy. If you're not, then let's hope that everything gets better from here. Alright, anyway, well, here we are again. So what we've built last time was this ruko thing, and the supermarket slash warehouse over there to the side of the rukos, and then a hotel, the Link Hotel, if you know it's not Link Hotel in real life, but yeah, and a few other buildings basically. So basically, what we've done last time is that I should say I don't know, sometimes I get confused with calling we or I, but anyway, I basically built some buildings around the Bambu Runcing monument. Talking about the Bambu Runcing monument, um, huge thank you to Sven Berlin for actually accepting my request and actually helping me out with the series by actually making the asset itself. So huge thank you to Sven Berlin. Thank you very much. But yeah, anyway, if this is your first episode that you've watched, then you probably need to know that Project the City of Heroes is basically a project where I build a city and city skylines, but heavily based on or heavily based off or heavily inspired from Surabaya, which is the second largest city, I believe, second or third largest city in Indonesia, I think, or fourth, I'm not sure, but one of the biggest ones, other than of course the capital and a few other cities. And it is my hometown, so yeah, the series is basically based on or heavily inspired by that one. So everything that you're seeing right here is a resemblance. It's basically how it might look like in your life. No guarantees. This is just heavily inspired from Surabaya, not based on. This is just heavily inspired. But yeah, anyway, this hotel right here isn't supposed to be Link Hotel, but as I've explained earlier, not earlier, but last time, in the last episode, I've explained that there's no other asset that looks like it, so that's why I'm kind of using this one. But yeah, that's the whole reason for that. But anyway, what we'll do this episode? So this episode will be actually detailing, which is very much exciting because detailing is actually my favorite part of building or designing in City Skylines, so that's great. Also, the channel has been gaining some traction lately. Not huge traction, but considerably noticeable traction, I guess. I think I have 248 subscribers, but I'm not sure at the time of recording, of course. Let me actually go ahead and check how many I actually have. Hold on. What I'm doing right here, just to fill up the time. Whoa, actually, it's 250. Wow, last time I checked, it was 248. That's great. I really do enjoy doing this, and I really do want to thank you guys because I enjoy doing this and I want to share it with someone. So you guys are the someone. So thank you very much, because without you guys and without your support, of course, I will not be doing this as well. Well, maybe I will because I do enjoy doing this regardless, but yeah. Again, as I was saying, I was trying to explain stuff that is going on the screen right now, as every voiceover people should do. But yeah, I'm not a professional. But anyway, so basically, the road right there doesn't have any sidewalks, and I think this is pretty interesting, and it's basically unique to rural roads, but in Indonesia and a few other countries as well. I would imagine around Southeast Asia or South Asia or around Asia itself, or maybe Africa as well. A few, or maybe South America, but I'm not sure because I've never been there. But anyway, a few roads doesn't have sidewalks even in the downtown area, which is something. which is basically like this. This one doesn't even have markings on it. In real life, doesn't actually have markings as well. So yeah, it's pretty interesting how Indonesia has this architecture style or building style that is basically a clash of cultures, mixing the Japanese with the Dutch with the Indonesian architecture as well, the traditional architecture, mixing it up with Western culture these days, and also mixing it up with Southeast Asian kind of design. Really gets some kind of beautiful city because it's a clash of cultures, and it really is beautiful. So that's one of the reasons why I chose this one. The other reason is also that I basically live on the city, so yeah. But yeah, this shore doesn't have any sidewalk because it doesn't have any sidewalks as well in real life. That is all according to Google Street View, because I haven't been there in a while just because of quarantine and coronavirus and everything, which is a bummer, but whatever. Gotta stay healthy, of course. There's one thing I'd like to talk about is that I am planning to rebrand, not rebrand, but like have a new logo and a new avatar for my YouTube channel. Just because I think the old one or this current one at the time of recording is pretty not that good. Past me was part of it, current me not as much. No, not as much. But yeah, anyway, that's something I'm planning to do. The other thing that I know I'm gonna do is on the next episode, I'll be continuing and filling up the empty spots in the city. So that's something to look forward to as well. There is again, I'm very much thankful for all the support, for the growth. Very much thankful about it. Thank you very much for supporting. There is one thing I also have to talk about, I guess, is that I'd like to ask you for questions that you'd like me to answer, because when I'm doing these voiceovers, sometimes it's hard to come up with things to talk about since the video is like 20 to 25 minutes long, but I don't really have that much things to talk about other than the things that I'm doing on the screen. Sometimes I feel really passionate, sometimes I just feel not that passionate just because I'm not in the mood for it. But right now, it seems to be that I'm in the mood for it, so that's great. Alright, so this building right here is from King Lino, yeah. Very great asset creator, very great contributor to the community as well. He made this building, which is basically a Skylines bank branch. So basically in real life, this building doesn't exist, of course, since Skyline Bank is actually based on a real bank, I think, in the US, but it doesn't exist basically. This spot right here, actually, in real life, I think it's an abandoned building, but here I've made it to be a bank instead of an abandoned building, because it basically looks beautiful, looks better than an abandoned building. By the way, if you have not watched the last video, then you should totally do after this one, of course, because on that one we did a lot of stuff, and we did the courting, which was the Bambu Runcing monument, which is one of the landmarks of Surabaya. Talking about Surabaya, today at the time of voiceover, at the time of recording this, which will be yesterday for the time of upload, Surabaya actually celebrated its 727th birthday. So that's great. Happy birthday, Surabaya, the city of heroes. Which is basically why, again, if you're new, because there was some growth, which is great, thank you very much once again. But if you're new, basically, Project the City of Heroes. The name The City of Heroes came from the nickname of Surabaya itself, because Surabaya was nicknamed the City of Heroes or Kota Pahlawan, which is what you'll say in Bahasa Indonesia, which is the language of Indonesia, along with other hundreds of languages. Yeah, very diverse country. But yeah, anyway, that's why the name is the City of Heroes. Also, you might be wondering why this one's a little late on the schedule. Well, that's because basically I ran out of footage and I didn't realize that yesterday I was supposed to upload. So yesterday I was a little bit panicking. But thank you for all of the support regardless. Thank you very much. And of course, I apologize for letting you for forcing you to basically wait. So yeah, very sorry. I'd like to guarantee that that will not happen again, but I cannot guarantee because sometimes my mood just skyrocketed, and then some other times I don't have the mood to actually continue. So I don't know. But of course, with more support from you guys, I will be more excited to record more videos. I am currently in the process of recording the next episode, next few episodes, I should say. So yeah, thank you very much for all of your support once again. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Also, another thing that I should point out is that I put up a Twitter poll, a poll in Twitter, basically asking you guys if I should upload without commentary but the next day, or with commentary but the next few days. Basically, it turns out that you guys really wanted it to have commentary and you guys don't mind waiting for a few days. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm pretty sure that you cannot really find the tweet anywhere on my Twitter account, just because I accidentally like deleted it. Accidentally, I was actually trying to delete my reply, but I ended up deleting the whole thread, which is something. Just have to get used to Twitter, because Twitter is not my usual social media account, but I'm pretty active right there. Which, talking about social media platforms, please do follow me on Twitter and Instagram, links down below, and please do like the video if you enjoyed it, and also please do subscribe to the channel, of course. Your support will be very much appreciated. And also please do last one, I promise, I promise, please do share this video to anyone that you think might be interested in such content. By the way, I should point out that this series is basically I got so many inspirations from so many other creators, City Skylines creators, such as Skylines, Strict Toaster, $2.20, Skibith, Fluxtrans, City Walk City Wall, and others as well. So, also Richie Saputra, which is also a City Skylines YouTuber from Indonesia as well. But he's from Jakarta and I'm from Surabaya, basically the opposite sides of the coast. But yeah, huge shout out to those guys, and along with the great community that City Skylines has, because without the great community I will not be able to pull off such a thing that you're seeing right now. So huge thanks to everyone. Now I'm really running out of things to talk about, so please do again leave your questions if you want anything. If you want me to answer some of your questions, then please do leave them in the comment section down below. I'll review them and I'll potentially reply or answer them on the next episode, which should be on Wednesday. No promises, but should be on Wednesday. But yeah, so now on the screen I'm doing this house right here. One thing about Indonesian cities, particularly Surabaya, because that's the one that I've been to like the most. One thing about Surabaya is that on the downtown area you actually see like low residential area, low density residential area. But I mean like the low residential houses, like these ones, like this one. So you'll occasionally see a normal house besides being neighbors to an office building or a skyscraper. What is that cat doing? Sorry about that. But yeah, that's just another unique thing about Indonesia, or Surabaya, I should say. But yeah, pretty unique stuff. That's why I very much like doing this stuff. One thing that I cannot guarantee, and I'm gonna warn you guys from right now, is that I cannot guarantee if I'm gonna finish this series in time, this chapter at least, and that is all because my desktop setup, the specs aren't actually that great. The spec is barely reaching the minimum, which is why it takes a long time to load in. The game actually lags pretty much. You don't see it here, you see it in this 60 fps clip right here, but it's all because it was sped up. Because if it wasn't sped up, then you'll be seeing 12 fps, 6 fps, ranging from 6 fps to 12 fps, which is pretty bad, but I still enjoy it, so I'll keep continuing as far as my desktop setup will let me do it, just because of the specs. And currently I don't think I have the money to actually upgrade the specs, because I'm currently saving up for another thing, so might have to give that a little wait, maybe next year, hopefully. But yeah, anyway, that's something. So if you're also new, then I should totally explain the chapter 1, because you've seen other creators using episodes and you know, but this is chapter 1, episode 12, and that is all because basically, due to my spec limitation, I'm gonna focus on one part of the city at a time, and every part of the city is basically a chapter. So this first chapter is basically the downtown area of Surabaya. So that's what I'm doing. I'm currently only building on the downtown area of Surabaya, and that's what I'm focusing on, only the downtown area of Surabaya. So that is what chapter 1 is. Still kind of thinking what chapter 2 will be. I was kind of thinking about making an airport, the Juanda International Airport, which I think will be pretty cool. Or maybe the west side of Surabaya, or maybe the south side. One thing I need to mention as well is that because I'm not that good at math, and I don't know how long a tile is, like I don't know the dimensions, the proportions from real life to city skylines. So basically, because of that, and because I made this map myself, is that it results in very poor scale. Like I'll be attempting a one-to-one scale project, but due to the limitations that I've just mentioned, I don't think this is a one-to-one like recreation of it. So the scale, sorry for that, I don't know why a kid just screamed just outside of my house, not sure why, but whatever. Basically what that means is that the city is not actually, this project is not actually one-to-one, so there will be some missing buildings. That is also something that I really need to talk about, missing buildings. If you like live on one of these houses and you don't see your house there, but well, I'm very much sorry, because I'm not good at scaling and the scale is totally off. I know, because I've already not built some buildings just because of that. Actually, I think on episode 9, on that one episode, I actually didn't include a lot of buildings, including other episodes as well. It's just all because of the scaling problem. But, you know, I still love what I'm doing, so I'll continue right on. By the way, if you guys want to participate in a poll, as I've mentioned earlier, then you should totally, follow me on Twitter for future polls and future updates on future videos. How exciting! Of course not, but yeah, whatever. So another example of unique city design is this one. Sorry for that again. What are they actually doing? I'm not sure, but whatever. I'll leave them alone. Leave them alone. But this building right here, the tall blue building right there, is actually I believe is the Gedung Bursa Efek Indonesia Surabaya. So basically what that means is I think, I'm not sure, but I think it's the stock exchange in Surabaya. Let me actually search it up on Google so I don't actually spread fake news, because I will not want to do that. Let's see. Um, hold on. Yeah, Indonesia Stock Exchange Surabaya. So this is basically the stock exchange for the whole province of Jawa Timur, or East Java, which is what are they actually doing? I'm very much sorry if you're hearing this. Um, those kids screaming outside. I have no idea what's happening, but yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, this is actually the stock exchange for Jawa Timur, or East Java, which is very much exciting. Of course, in real life, the building doesn't actually look like this, but it's only just because there are limitations on what kind of buildings I can get on the Steam Workshop. By limitation, I don't mean that they actually limit how many assets I can work with, but the specs actually limit how many assets I can work with. But also because of there's a lack of there's just not much Indonesian based assets in the workshop, but there are some similar assets from around Southeast Asia, particularly Thai assets from Thailand. I was also using some Japanese kind of houses on the last few episodes, but yeah. But yeah, actually, the end of the episode is actually closing, so thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe, please do share this video, and please do like this video. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, see ya.